And that's Minuet, so that probably resolves the path to Phantom Ganon. Alright, thanks for the update, Tobias. I have everything under control. Okay, so yeah, Brod has found that bow in Waterfall, but it's actually being countered by another bow in Colossus. Alright, so SFM is part of Volvagia. That's also very curious. My first instinct is maybe Storms for a hammer in bottom of the well, but you'll never know. So the second check in Child Spirit is just a regular chest, so we'll see if there's a key here so we can continue. I can't see it yet, maybe chat can. Alright, there's a key, so we could continue here in Spirit. I think that's a wise plan. I suspect that Brod will be going to London range very soon. Brod is farming seriously, probably for Boncho bowling. Yeah, you don't skip London range, especially not if it's path. So Brod will head there very soon. The Dongo is path to Trinrova, okay. That's probably going to be a useless hint. Oh, good find for Sponge there, Boomerang. Of course, we haven't checked the medallions, so we don't yet have the knowledge whether that's required or not. Jabo, that is. Okay, Sponge saved here, so I assume he wants to scum the key in certain cases. So here Sponge is doing a trick where he doesn't need a fire source to clear the checks here in Spirit. Well-known trick. Lots of keys here in Child Spirit. We'll have at least one spare. There's two more checks here. I'm not sure if Sponge peeked the Silver Gauntlets chest. If he did, then maybe he will skip it. And there's also Requiem for Brod. So everything Sponge finds from here is not going to be in logic. Or maybe it will be actually. I still have a hard time understanding Spirit Key logic. Yeah, basically the main difference is that Brod cleared Hyrule Field, Valley, and most of Lake Hylia. He didn't clear the fishing game because he didn't have money. And other than that, I think they're doing the same things. Sponge also cleared all the scrubs in Lost Woods already.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, jumping in until Tobias can get back, so you're not here alone.
Yeah, feel free to join the stream. You're a seasoned commentator as well, so.
Yeah. Alright, what do we got here on the hand? Oh, I'm a little behind on Sponge's side.
Well, apparently we just found Stone of Agony and the Silver Gauntlets chest, so yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
always fun. Alright, looks like Brotinder's headed in.
So I believe we've already seen a 50 skull hint.
Yes,
And
it was
it
Piece of Heart. That was in a valley, I believe.
Yeah, so the command's not yet updated, but it will be soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we don't have really good warp songs yet, so Sponge has to hike all the way to
Like he's
the
headed
market.
river.
But he might go river first, yeah. He wants the bean for the bow before he goes adult.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't have the bow that Brot got, so he's going off the one that is on the arch.
I suspect he's also going for the hints here in Zora's River. I don't think he will bail right away. But it's always a bit meh if you don't have the Rudo's ladder to go up here.
Yeah. It doesn't feel as good as when you have Rudo's ladder already.
I can see him.
All you need.
Yeah, I can see him go up to domain even.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, then whenever are you going to go to domain? Probably never. And it's not a logic yet. So.
Yeah.
Was that a magic on the pillar?
I couldn't really see. Apparently Sponge doesn't want it though.
Oh, Sponge is actually farming some money here.
Yep. Always a great strat.
I'm not sure if Frogs 2 was hinted already. I haven't seen a Frogs hint.
I haven't seen either.
So if Frogs 2 was hinted, then it makes sense that he prepares it already.
Even if not, it's just a great place to get a little bit of money. Especially if you're already here.
Yeah, maybe Brot is just taking some chances here by bailing in Child Spirit. He doesn't feel thrilled about his early game, especially seeing that bow on the arch.
I believe that was 30 dead just there. And Brot not being a coward, buying a shield.
One more hint here for Sponge.
Final treasure of something. I think that was...
GGG then, I guess.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
These runners are reading those hints way too quick for us commentators.
I just know it was dead. Whatever it was. Ice Cavern. Thank you, Gaining. Yeah, it looks like Sponge is gonna chicken into domain.
Yeah, that's a very sensible play. Otherwise, you just are going to hard last locate anything that might be in here.
And that's 3 tokens for Brot.
The bigger question is, if he finds Rudo's letter here somehow, is he going for the medallion immediately? That's the big question.
Skull Mask is dead.
That's one of the best hints in the game.
Brot doing night market now.
Let's see if the dog wants to cooperate this time. Sometimes the dog has its own will.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, the farming will stop for a moment here. Not buying chews. I know Spongy would have bought chews here, 100%.
He's gonna check out Bomb Shoe Bowling though.
I'm going to predict that if Sponge doesn't have any chews, he will buy them when after he does Richard. I'm going to call it out now.
All right, that's a fish bottle. Bottle's just nice to have. Don't blame Broat for going for this at all.
Yeah, there are some weird scenarios where that might be even required for a pose.
Hey, and there's Tobias back. I believe.
Earth to Tobias. He's back in Discord, but I don't hear him yet.
Same. But we have emotional support fish.
And I am in Discord, yes, but I'm just gonna say I think it's best if
We can hear
hey
you now,
Adam,
Tobias.
if you are up for it, do you want to stay on comms? Because I'm using my mobile phone hotspot right now.
Oh,
This isn't
yeah,
sustainable.
no, okay. I can stay on comms then, just in case. And that's
All right,
40
you
days.
got it. You got the bridge, boss. I'll see you around.
Have a good one, Tobias.
Oof. Mobile hotspot. Gotta love internet sometimes.
Yeah, technical difficulties, what can you do?
Yeah. But 30, 40, and 50 are all dead.
Kind of makes up for the time you couldn't make it a few days ago.
Fair enough.
Alrighty then, brought first one in the adult area. Oh, Sponge wants to continue a bit further here. Okay, so that's our first look at the medallions. The remaining stones are Jabu and the Dongo.
Mm-hmm.
So that probably means we have an almost AD seed, at least.
Especially with the Dongo being path.
Yeah, so the Dongo is path, so we will for sure go to the
Mhm.
Dongos. And if Serias is available somehow, then Minuet is not path and the Boomerang might be path. So yeah. Still some remaining scenarios for AD.
So that is Nocturne in SFM. That's adult. And that was the path to Volvagia, correct? So it's Suns or
Yeah.
Nocturne, and we're gonna see Sun's Grave right here.
Yeah, it might just be a chain for Shadow that has a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's not Sun's.
Always good to have at least some late game hints and not not just Kark and DC and you know. Ooh, big chest here in Graveyard.
Yeah, Shield Grave. It's a scale. Hey, that puts Domain in Logic.
Yeah, Domain is now actually in Logic, that's true. That will be nice if Brod wants to go to Domain area.
That's just an arrow. All the magic arrows point down so you can tell they're magic.
Alright, any predictions on the time for Brod here in Dampe Race?
Oh, all these runners are really good at Dompe Race. I'm gonna go with 49.
I'm gonna go even lower, 48.
I think a perfect one is 46 or something like that.
That sounds about right.
And hit by the flames.
Assuming you don't have long shot.
Twice.
Oh, Brod was actually very close to voiding out there. The door closed.
Yeah. And Sponge actually doing the Valley Lake loop now.
Let's see what he thinks about the bow here. So we can hear him talk.
It'll be interesting because he'll know that his Lon Lon path is definitely just the minuet and not the bow.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. Sponge doesn't know that. He might as well think that the bow is path.
Song path, very predictable.
So I believe Sponge is actually doing Valley Lake because he knows that Broad likes to do Valley Lake. I think that's the main reason.
That makes sense.
Might be a good reason for the interview. Because I think Sponge had other things to do than Valley Lake. Oh, that's for roars. That's super cool. Just need that magic to use it. Hey, that's important. There's a hookshot here in the windmill.
Hookshot.
Okay, so we have at least one hookshot now. The other one is potentially in shadow.
Yeah, we are just a strength away from Forest Temple completion.
Forest is a fire medallion, so potentially useful for a burning egg.
Yeah, it's looking like that Shadow Pathomorpha is either going to be Iron Boots, Long Shot, or an item to get them.
So it's a pretty time now to talk about ZL, because we don't have ZL yet.
Right. Tobias Lon Ranch was Requiem, and then Minuet was out at Colossus.
What did we actually find in the windmill here? I haven't paid attention.
Oh, what song was that? Brain. Prelude. Thank you, Mel.
Alright, so no ZL yet in the first 6 songs, and then the next best candidate is the crater.
We can actually check the crater now with the hookshot.
That's a very good point, and I'm pretty sure that Broad is already thinking about that.
Re-Dead Grotto is nothing. Always good to get your cac areas cleared out, though. See what Rufio has for us. I don't think we've seen him yet. Absolutely nothing.
Onwards to DC. Let's go for that strength for Tenrova.
Sponge climbed Child Spirit is the difference here, mainly. And stay Child a lot longer.
Yeah, Sponge did River and Domain as well.
Yeah, River and Domain. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised to see DC dip here, especially with it being Path.
Still lots of possibilities for what the path item might be. Strength is most likely, in my opinion, but it can easily be Mirror Shield or Magic.
Yeah. If it's, trying to think. Spirit Key Logic always messes me up. Ocarina of Time is ZL.
Oh boy. Okay.
It is all dungeons immediately.
That's an Dungeons right there. At least it's not Requiem. That's a plus.
Right. At least it's not Requiem.
But yeah, it's pretty much only Jabu, but the Dongos, everyone was doing the Dongo to seed. So it was either AD or AD minus Jabu.
And that's right, bailing on Child Spirit is hurting Brot here because that is where his boomerang is.
Yeah, that's actually pretty massive. That boomerang might is the big plus for Sponge here. There's literally no guarantee that it's available behind Strength 2. Yeah, that's a good point. Scale is now path. If your scale is not available, but we need a scale to go to Jabu.
Right. I know we found this one in the graveyard shield chest. Yeah, I would not be surprised to see a graveyard to bongo.
Do we have a bongo path yet? I'm not sure.
Nope. Our paths are for Morpha, Phantom Ganon, Volvagia, and Twinrova.
That's right. Yeah, so we have 2 potential paths.
There's a strength.
So we're missing a bongo path and a Deku path? No.
Yeah, bongo and Deku path.
Oh yeah, Deku path, yeah. Alright, Sponge following Brot here into adult now, finally.
I would say Sponge had a more productive child path there.
I mean, the boomerang is a pretty big thing for Sponge, but he is probably not being too happy with nothing being in River or Domain or Valley Lake. And he found a second bow, so the bean was not actually necessary.
That's fair.
But yeah, it's still early in the game. There's plenty of reasons the seed can go either way or the other.
Sponge did do Valley Lake.
But yeah, I would certainly say that the boomerang gives Sponge some outs to easily get back into the game, depending on where that strength 2 is.
Time for the big lizard. We still aren't able to kill him one hit for some reason. Yeah, Mel, we saw Wolfo's Grotto. It was a small chest, nothing in it.
It was a heart container that Sponge picked up and Bro didn't. Yeah, Sponge is a letter away from AD and he will pick up the skill in the next check.
Yeah, Nocturne to Volvagia. Which is interesting when you think about it.
So as a fan were Sun Song and Nocturne.
Speaking of, there's Kokiri Sword.
Yep, that's the baby sword there, here on King Dodongo.
I mean, that's possibly a path to Twinrova if there's something in Deku, but it's most likely just that strength.
Right, Broad going up the mountain, which we predicted already.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the wall. Get bodied by the boulder. That is a big chest in that wall.
Yeah, that was a good point. It was, if you don't know where to look, it's sometimes hard to see where the chest is, but yeah, I also saw that.
Yeah, that sword could push Broke back into Child Spirit. There's another slingshot.
Okay then.
Nah,
Let's see.
I'm predicting Arsarius is at Ice Cavern.
Why can't Serious be on Burning Keg? Because we have Minuet already, and if Minuet is path, then Serious must be locked behind Minuet.
Right. It could be.
But I agree that Serious cannot be in the crater.
There's another big chest back here. Also, Strength 2.
Oh, that's pretty big for Broad. Strength 2 here.
Not getting the hammer chest though. Was he able to see it and I just missed it?
I'm not sure, but yeah, the Strength 2 is really big because Broad was kind of gambling on not needing to go farther into Child Spirit, and that gamble has been paying off for now.
Oh, it was hinted at. Okay, cool. Sarius has to be somewhere behind the Minuet song for it to be path, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. So I think Burning Keg is actually the #1 candidate. But it can also be an ice, actually behind AD.
Alright, here's Serenade.
So Sponge here on the way to Prelude, and the hookshot, of course. But yeah, for a couple of for like the next half an hour, Broad's still one who's going to show us the new checks. Yeah, Sponge clearly not happy with the early game route, as he just mentioned.
There's other SFN to provide you a hint.
Broad going here for the out of the way hint. Skoma's dead. Okay. So Broad, where are you going? You're going to forest. Makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I'm predicting we'll see a double forest here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Sponge is just going to do the same things as Broad and then probably head to forest. So if we can make up a balance after 40 minutes of play, I would say Broad is about 10 minutes ahead in progression, but Broad still needs to pick up the boomerang in spirit.
Yeah. First chest in forest is a key.
So the main question will be for Broad, when does he go back to spirit? Because the longer he's unable to do AD, the worse it is for him. So at least both runners have a shield here, so fighting the stealth is not going to be too awkward.
Pretty clean Southwest fight there.
Yeah, so the number of new checks per minute will go down massively for the next 15 to 20 minutes, so probably best to enjoy the runner's execution.
Right. Also, Brot has a key from Child side because he didn't do the Child climb.
Doesn't Brot still have a key?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He still has that Child side key.
Yeah, I thought so. So normally Forest takes about 15 minutes. Sometimes it can be a bit faster if you have good items like Magic with Furores and Longshot.
Mm-hmm.
It can also be a bit slower if you don't have a shield, for example.
You know who you are. Alright. Sponge picking up his strength here in a second. A lot of early keys in Forest, which not too surprising.
So how about we take a moment to analyze the seed so far and the items where they might be.
Well,
So what do we have? We still need Mirror Shield and ZL for Spirit.
we still need Letter, Hammer, Logically Irons, Hovers, Mirror Shield, Lights.
Yeah, so that's that feels like a pretty long list, but we also have a few hints that are unresolved. So we know that Shadow is path to water for
Yeah,
either
and-
Irons or Longshots potentially. Yeah, most
Right,
likely.
and we're still missing a path.
And there's Volvagia, path to Volvagia, which hasn't been resolved yet.
Also probably in Shadow.
Probably in or behind Shadow, maybe even behind the item for water.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically 2 late game items still unresolved.
Right. So that's at least about what 4 items we have not really any leads on.
So pretty much the Shadow pack that's going to be important, like Din's, Hovers, Magic.
Oh yeah, we still need Dins as well.
And once we have the Shadow package, then I think the seed will follow automatically, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and the letter, of course. We need letter as well.
Yeah, Letter, Shadow package. Letter so we can get ZL to finish Shadow. Always a great requirement. Yeah, I'm not sure if Brot will go do Adult Spirit without ZL, is the thing.
Yeah, that's a good point made by Chat. Yeah, no CL is... When are you going to go Spirit as adult? Although it looks like Brot is like pretty much ahead, like 10 minutes or so. There's rank gives points a pretty powerful boon.
Chuckles rank is on Child Climb. The room
Yeah.
with the sun face on the ground.
If Mirror Shield shows up like in the next half an hour or so, I think that will be good for Brot. Because then you'll probably have a look in Spirit, see if he can beat it.
Right.
So pretty much how late, the more the Mirror Shield is late, the better it is for Sponge.
Not having magic yet makes this Furores win kinda useless in Forest. Or just useless in general, but it's such a nice time save when you can use it. It's sad we don't get to see it more often.
Yeah, I must have mispeaked the magic in Zora's River. Because Sponge didn't pick it up.
Alright, we got double forest time. We knew this was coming.
Yeah, Sponge not even clearing Goron City, just following Broad straight into forest here.
Yeah. Lots of dead checks in forest though.
The next progression item probably will turn up sometime soon.
Yeah.
Or actually, GTG is also available pretty much in the entirety.
Yeah. I think we can do everything but the toilet.
And maybe not. Maybe right side will be a problem as well.
Mm-hmm.
At least logically.
Right. So what is your policy on GTG since we're in forest and all that? I usually would, if I have Song of Time, I'll do right side first. If I don't, I'll go left side first.
I'm a bit conflicted. Usually I go right side first, and if I have Song of Time indeed, and then I do the peaks. But I've been playing a little bit of Triforce Blitz recently, and there the choices are sometimes different based on what you need. Because if you're one piece away, for example, from finishing, then you want to know as soon as possible where the big chests are.
That's fair.
But yeah, most of the time with Song of Time, go right side, otherwise go left side. And my policy is also just forget the toilet exists until you really need it.
So, alright. Still more dead checks in forest. Let us talk about the songs we are missing. We know where ZL is. That's on all dungeons. So we're still missing Bolero, Song of Time, Song of Storms, and Sarias. Two of those are behind Spirit on Prelude and Burning Cack. One is behind all dungeons in Ice Cavern. And then the last one, what other song are we missing? Or song check are we missing? The Gravestone, also behind all dungeons. So 2 behind dungeons and 2 behind all dungeons.
Yeah, there are 2 ZL locked songs, not counting the OT and Burning Black songs.
That's what we got. Boss Key was on Bow Chest.
So will Forest have another surprise for us here, or will we continue towards GTG or some other location?
Honestly, I could see GTG. I could also see Broke going back Child to do Deku Tree.
Oh yeah, Deku is also a possibility. I don't know. I think it's maybe an idea to postpone Child until you have cleared a bit more of adults. Because if you have found letter, if letter is in GTG, then it saves you two age changes basically. And age change is actually pretty expensive. Maybe it's cost like a minute.
Something like that. Yeah, it's a long cutscene.
So I think it makes sense to clear GTG and hoping for a letter before you go Deku.
That makes sense. Alright, checkerboard room. I can never see the chest behind the sword button. But that is small. switch block time.
Well, the good news is that at the 1 hour mark we'll have Forest out of the way and we can enjoy the rest of the seed.
I really don't. Forest is a good design and concept and has good ambiance. It's just so linear that it feels bad.
I think it's fun to play, but not too much fun to watch, in my opinion. I mean,
Yes.
if you're playing, you have different loadouts every time, and Force is still a different experience every time. No, the boomerang is in Child Spirit in the 2 checks near the bombable wall.
Yeah, no, Sponge has the ring. Oh. So, Meg here. If you're fast enough to see it, which people who can do that, kudos to you because I can't. The real Meg spawns in 1 frame faster than the others, besides the spin.
This is the moment where you are going to call out the one that spawns 1 frame earlier.
No, I can't do that.
You can just pretend you do, and then you just call out the one that's rotating.
But yeah, no, so if you actually see that, you can shoot her before she starts rotating or as she's starting to rotate and finish the fight faster. Alright, we're about to find out if Forest was just because it's a medallion, because there's been nothing else in here.
Yeah, they should just have gone straight to the boss.
Sadly, Forest is way too linear than that, because you have to fight all the posts to get down here. I'm sure someone somewhere has figured out some kind of glitch to glitch down here early. But, 1, this is standard, so it wouldn't be allowed, and 2, I have no idea how difficult that would be.
So meanwhile, Broad has collected 10 skulls.
Oh hey, 10 skulls. Nice.
Don't think they will be farming much more than 10, unless it's like the end game and they still miss something.
Right. I always get 20 no matter what, unless I get a 20 hint.
Yeah, so the question is, should you be collecting skulls or not? So the way to think about it, in my opinion, is to think about how much time it takes to grab every one of those skulls and to hand it in. So if, for example, it takes 6 seconds for a skull, then 10 skulls is like a minute plus walking up there, like 1.5 minutes, for example.
Right.
You can compare that to other checks that are maybe faster.
That's fair.
If you don't know about 30, 40, or 50, then it makes a lot more sense to go for 20.
Bro, not having Big Goron Sword, deciding against trying to do the quick strat.
He's doing the quick enough strat.
And that is Phantom Ganon down. Will he give us anything? Nope.
No, it's not progressive items on dungeon rewards today.
So Kodov, the right Phantom Ganon is lit up a bit more, has more definition and color to it.
Stinger chest is dead. Okay.
Alright. No dipping Jabu. You go there, you're gonna do it all. But we knew that anyway with Boomerang.
Oh yeah, there you go. The path to Bongo is known.
Is it graveyard?
We're heading to Fortress.
No, this is a child play from Bro.
But yeah, this is a child play. Not a big fan of this play, but Bro probably knows better than I do.
It's Fortress to Bongo.
I think, yeah, Broad not having the boomerang makes it more sensible, but if he had a boomerang already, then I would for sure attempt to look for Rudos.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect
Alright.
that Sponge is going to GG first.
Right. Fortress to Bongo. That's interesting.
Yeah, so we have Eponas, we have a bow, so we can full clear
Mm-hmm.
Fortress.
Here is the question.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that save quit was faster for Broad, but I think Broad wants to clear the checks on the way to Deku Tree.
Yeah,
maybe,
that makes sense.
maybe he'll even maybe he'll even do Goron City, and for certain he will clear the things he didn't do in Lost Woods yet.
Yeah. Which I think he did a pretty much full clear anyway, besides the Sarius checks. But he's still missing some of these.
This is also one reason why Sponge is a little bit behind, because Sponge cleared Lost Woods already in Child 1.
Right. That guy's such a ripoff. Give me 40 gold, and I'll give you 5 in return.
I love this check with Sensong. You don't have to climb your way back up.
Big Goron dead. Also still a scam.
So no Goron City yet. We will just be beelining Deku.
That makes sense. It could still possibly be on the path to Twinrova. Though it's most likely just that strength.
The strengths didn't lock each other. But yeah, presumably the third strength is going to be strength 1 and 2 locked.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise we know that something is strength 3 locked.
Mm-hmm. That big chest immediately.
Ooh.
Mirror shield.
Okay, so the path to Twinrova is the Kokiri sword then, for sure.
Yeah.
And strength is still unclear. Likely, but unclear.
Mm-hmm. That is very interesting.
But again, this is good for Broad, because he might attempt to Spirit now. And then he'll find his rank.
Also, we just passed it. Happy 1 hour, everybody. Let's give a shout outs to our runners, of course. Sponge and Brotinderdose. Shout outs to our restreamer who's had some technical difficulties, Tobias. Shout outs to our trekkers, Waylon, and it was me, but I switched with Tobias, so it's Tobias now. And then shout outs to my co-com here today, Matt.
And shoutouts to Adam for being flexible today.
Yeah, and then of course shout outs to our French restream for the day, which is over on Poppy Grant.
Alright, so now the question is, how much is Sponge going to do before going to Deku?
Mm-hmm.
I can still see him go GTG. I think that makes the most sense, in my opinion. You know that it's path. You're not losing any time.
For Sponge, it makes most sense because you already got Boomerang. You want to put off going Child until you can find... Until you either run out of checks or you find that letter. And if you, too, want to volunteer... I spelled that right, correct? Yes, I did. Okay.
Yeah, Sponge doesn't have strength 2 yet, so...
Ooh, that might push... Nah, well, that's 4 checks in GTG he won't be able to get yet. He might just go up here to Goron City and do the Dodongo's Cavern now, since it's path.
He has done the Longest Cavern, I think, or did you mean to say something else?
No, he has the Dodongo's Cavern brain. Strength 2 was,
Was in the maze.
Maze, right, he hasn't done Goron City, that's what it is. I was in the right area, wrong at place. Broat being safe with the 2-nut strat on Goma Eye. Honestly, if I have Slingshot, I'll choose Slingshot to guarantee I have the longest stun possible on her.
Always a good strategy for the lesser experienced players like us.
Well, I know, some of the top runners here also do that if they have Slingshot, just for the hell of it. But, it's kind of required for us.
Where are you headed, Sponge? Alright, he's remembering the big chest here.
You gonna head back in?
He's going back in, yeah.
Alright. Alright, where does Broat go here? He has 10 skulls. He might go turn that in. But
Maybe
from
you
there,
play
I'm not
Requiem?
sure. Requiem.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's just beelining those dungeons.
Yeah, pushing progression. You can't really go wrong with that. You have to do it eventually.
I think in my opinion that gives Broad the clear lead now.
Okay, bro, we might have to talk about your music choices here. I Wish You a Merry Christmas in Spirit Temple.
Yeah, Broad is always the one with the funny music.
Arch is another bow. The Gerudos love Santa Claus. You know what? Fair. It's the spirit of Christmas. Santa Dwarf. Lord. Oh, hey, look, hover boots.
Oh wow, hover boots.
Interesting check there.
Spirit double path, of course not hinted.
Yep.
But that's not a big deal in the seed.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, and that's the only line I'm gonna sing because of DMCA.
And you being DMC. Wow. So, which party might complain about you singing that song?
I don't know who actually owns the rights to that song. Oh, no one? Sweet. Oh, it's public domain. Nah, I'm not gonna sing away though. Drew. This is just like the people who leave their Christmas lights up all year long.
So here, all the big relief for Broad on the way to the boomerang.
Yep.
Yeah, that is clearly Sponge on the way to DGG.
Yep. Wow. We've already seen all of Forest KLO. Ah, okay, there you go. Fun, set up a Scarecrow song. Is gonna do some Adult Lake.
See, it feels very linear so far.
It
so,
does.
Yeah, Sponge needs some sort of luck, in my opinion, to get back into the race. It's still early, I know. But Bot has done deck already, is now working his way into Spirit.
Broad has been really pushing his progression hard. Sponge has been doing other things, looking for an item that's not in the progression line. Which both are completely valid plays and have won races in the past. I can't fault either choice.
Bot, be careful, you only have half a heart.
I don't think this is Death Warp strat. I think this is just, oh no, I got hit, and I didn't mean to.
Yeah, it was
Also,
probably, yeah, I don't know, some signals in his brain not going the way they should.
that one Gwei.
More
Shakespeare
big
step.
stuff.
Another big chest? Oh, it's another bomb bag. Okay. I always forget we have more bait left.
That's for sure bomb locked.
Yeah. It loops and it's gonna be stuck in my head for days. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate it.
I have Sponge's sound on, so I'm not affected. Mostly because I'm interested to hear what he thinks during the race.
Oh no! And bro gets got by the knuckle. Can we get an F in
Yeah,
chat?
that's sliced bread in a can.
Goes from just bread in a can to sliced bread. I swear to God. Is bread in a can an actual thing?
I think it is some sort of German kids show.
Oh. Wow. Okay, chat's just flooding me with yeses. Alright then.
Yeah, I think it's like
SpongeBob. Okay.
I think maybe you know the emotes in Broad's channel. I think that's the avatar of the kids show. I think. Pretty much the same size as SpongeBob. Yeah.
I'm slow. Okay.
Not a kids show? Oh, maybe not a kids show then. Maybe
Oh dear God, there is a product called bread in a can.
Maybe I'm confused with the Great German Bake Off.
I do like cooking shows. Alright, we're actually getting the GGG play here. Right, come to watch Suitor, learn about international culinary choices. There we go. I had a blank moment for a second there.
Yes, Mel,
The
we
big
know
chest on the right hand is agony.
it's pure agony.
Pure agony. Buckwheat bread in a can. Ay ay ay.
Oh, this room is a pain without long shots.
This room is a pain without hook shot.
Yeah, that's just let's just not think about this room without hook shot.
I've had to do it before. It was not fun. Oh, hey, look, Sponge getting 1500 exactly.
Following
Put
the instruction-
exactly, exactly as much effort as needed
following the instructions to the letter.
into the letter.
So did we get anything here? Forest's path. Ah, not yet. Okay, so we go up here.
Mhm. So this will be our path. We know it's not hovers because we just got hovers. In spirit.
Oh yeah, Sponge actually needed Pierre here to grab the chest.
Oh right, he didn't have... That's why he went Adult Lake. He needed Scarecrow to get this check.
He's hoping for hovers, but we know it's not here.
You can actually jump down to that lower roof and hookshot up here. The
Oh, that's-
angle's weird, but you can do it.
Oh, I just usually stand in the corner.
And it stins! We are, what, magic away from being able to do up to the ship in Shadow now?
Yeah, I understood the magic was on the volcano. I'm not sure.
Bro, why? I know he doesn't have boss key, but why is he going here instead of reversing to GTG?
Yeah, that's a good question. We'll see in a moment. Maybe he's going ice. I can see going ice for storms, perhaps.
The big key is ZL locked as well, or magic locked. No, we saw the magic lock checks on Child's side.
Has to be
Didn't we?
the Cielo check then.
So, Spirit, all songs are locked behind all dungeons now.
Oh yeah, he's going for that magic. Yeah.
Alright, there was the magic on the volcano.
Casey skipped it indeed still banned. Yeah, bro, it's probably not going ice. Correction.
Magic. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Meanwhile, Sponge is surrounded by Wolfos.
Yeah, so we're getting reasonably close to go mode now. We need the hammer, and the long shot and irons. 2 of those will be behind shadow or in shadow. And yeah, it's basically leather. So leather and then 1 more item, and the other 2 are hinted.
Which is impressive considering. That's a key. Ah.
Yeah, this will be the first little setback for Brod. That we know that he won't be able to find the big key here. So he'll be losing a bit of time by triple dipping Spirit, even dipping 4 times if you count the child section.
He did do the child section.
He did do the child section, yeah, so he's dipping spirit 4 times this seed.
Which always feels bad.
But yeah, he's still very much in the game. He's probably still a little bit ahead.
Yeah. Alright, well. He's gonna check the hand because it's a big chest and be disappointed with agony.
Getting some more skulls here on the way. Skulls like these don't really cost any time.
Yep, because they're just in the way.
Road, not again.
Getting bodied by that again, but this time not dying.
But it was close again.
Mm-hmm.
There are some shield flicks by Road.
Yeah.
Some mid-air flicks. Yeah.
Magic was on Volcano, yeah.
See, it just got a whole lot easier for Sponge with the big long sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what does it take for Sponge to take over the lead here from Road?
Alright, so nothing in GTG?
I don't think we found anything in here.
Huh. Just dens from Fortress.
I can see Bro just skipping GTG. He has Furores, he can set... I think that's the play. Just set Furores at the entrance of GTG and just do progression first.
Mm-hmm.
You might even skip the shooting game, HPA, if you pick up Dins first.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, Road's route feels like way more smooth since the beginning even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were not really any good places left for Sponge to look for the letter. So it was really time to do progression here. So yeah, Brot will just clear the fortress area here. He will find Dins and he will be able to clear Shadow immediately.
Yep. Well, not all the way.
Yeah, not all the way for sure, but you 100% go in until the bridge.
Yeah.
With Shadow being path, potentially for 2 items.
You could actually clear up to the ship and open the shortcut. Or
There
just set
are-
for wars.
There are certainly scenarios where you have to double dip Shadow, whether that's hard required even. I'm glad that Chet takes this race as... how to say that in English? I'm glad that the chat understands the importance of this seed as much as we do. There's certainly no memeing going on in the channel.
Right, no memes whatsoever. Who said anything about memes?
Letter might even be in shadow.
Can you imagine forced double dip of Shadow Temple? And to make it even worse, the letter is the check right before the ship.
I'm a little bit puzzled why they don't open the big chest first. I think it makes so much sense to just play super aggressive here, set for Roars in GTG, and come back later when needed.
Did they see the B chest already? Casual 1600 from Bro.
Yeah, Bro checked the big chest and decided to clear the other two checks here. Yeah, but I would just set Roars in the lobby and just go for the big chest and then immediately warp the shadow and reevaluate later.
Do you remember having to do all 4 guards?
That's something I don't remember. I've played too much Rando. I don't even know what this vanilla thing that people talk about is.
The flavor of ice cream.
It seems to be a certain seed where items are in known places.
No, it looks like Bro's gonna do at least a little bit of GTG first.
Yeah, they are surprisingly thorough at this part of the race. It's pretty much, you don't really lose any time if you just do it later. You might even find irons in shadow so that you can even do toilet if necessary.
Brot has 10 skulls, he hasn't checked it yet. Where is Sponge going? Child DC?
Oh, that's just for
Not
one.
Child DC, Child Goron City. Brain.
That's just going to be for one check. Yeah, he doesn't have the way to get the pot going.
No magic.
But yeah, this would certainly be an out for Sponge if this is something important.
Alright, Hot Rodder. The bomb refill.
Yeah,
Not worth.
If Letter is in Goron pot, then I don't see Sponge coming back.
Oh god.
It's a possibility. Is this also a 10 skull play? Yeah, looks like.
13, actually. Don't pay digging. He's a stick.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that the spirit turned from a weakness into a strength on Broad's side. First, we were a bit scared that he might not go back to spirit for the boomerang, and now we're a bit scared for Sponge that he might not go back spirit for the hovers.
It reversed. It's the no you card from Uno.
Yeah, Sponge had one thing going for him, and now that's actually turned into a weakness as well, so a disadvantage, I should say. Just has been just a rough experience for Sponge. It hasn't really worked out what he's trying to do. Hovers are indeed in spirit. This would be 19 for Sponge, or 18? 18 still.
18, yeah. He's too short from 20.
We are grabbing some chickens.
Is it chicken time? Chickens! Down to 4 from 7. ZL is a hard AD. Because Shadow Temple hard requires you to be able to do use ZL. That's a big chest. I forgot which this was. Was this the big Goron sword? It was indeed.
Yeah, with these wind conditions, then it's always hard AD.
Just like Nocturne would be hard ID as well.
Okay, with a little delay, Bro is entering Shadow now, so we will have our answers very soon.
Give me answers. With the way Brot has been playing this seed, I would not be surprised to see him go all the way up to the boat.
Yeah, you have to go all the way up to the boat, for sure. You have to set the shortcut here. Maybe,
or it's a long walk back through.
Yeah, maybe the play was to clear DGG, so you have forwards available for Shadow.
Yeah.
I don't know, with double path here in Shadow, potentially.
I mean, he has his forwards win set in GGG at the moment.
Okay, thank God that Sponge is going here to Spirit. So if he would postpone it for longer, then the race really be slipping from his hands. Oh, he doesn't have Bolero either, yeah. So curious about Sponge's reaction when he finds offers here. Didn't really hear a reaction here from Sponge when he found the hovers. Just his brain thinking about what to do next.
Right.
So he'll probably have the same problem as Broad. He will just melt the face, and then yeah, he'll have to continue here in Shadow.
Mummy's down. Key. I love that you can peek that chest here in the scythe room before you touch any of the silver rupees.
Yeah, that's a very common strat. Usually I walk up to the first rupee and then peek, but you can probably just do it a bit earlier. But yeah, I agree that CSMC or CTMC are the best settings in this game.
There's Hammer. That's that path completed.
Yeah, that was very much expected, and we knew that Nocturne was part of Oveja, so Hammer had to be behind Nocturne.
We'll expect to see either Iron Boots or Longshot in here somewhere as well.
Yeah, it cannot be a light arrow cutscene because water is required for light arrow cutscene. It's actually going to be in Shadow. Yeah, if it's leather, then that's again really good for Broad, who already has a big lead. I would say that Broad has like a 10-minute lead, and we are pretty far into the seed already. It's not the time that Sponge will get back easily.
Another key. Oh, damn keys in Shadow Temple. 15 tokens for Broke.
I think, did Sponge hand in 10 earlier? I think he did.
Did he? If he did, it was nothing.
I mean, he was in Kek farming up to 20, but he came only.
18. I'm not sure if he went and turned it in or not.
But I know it. He entered because when he played Sunsong to do chickens, he came from that door.
Fair. No, it was 50 bucks. All right.
Okay, Crusher roll. 3 more checks. Notorious for hoarding the long shot.
There's a big chest. Another wallet? Oh dear God, we could have Paradox Letter now.
Not really, because we need ZL.
Oh yeah, to get to the waterfall, right. Right,
Yeah,
never mind.
That's unfortunately not an option because yeah, Ruto's locked ZL. So.
Yeah. I mean, you can cheese it with hovers, but that's not in locking, I don't think. We already have a Zora's Tunic, so wallet is nothing. With ZL locking Ruto's, or Ruto's locking ZL. Brain.
And that's the end here for Sponge. Where is he going? He's going to pick up the magic.
Alright, Shadow Pot. I did not see what came out.
Neither did I. I don't think it has been in view.
Light arrows.
Light arrows, cool.
All right.
So 3 more checks until we are done here in Shadow.
Yep. We have this room at the end of this long hallway. Then you have the mummies and the bombable hidden chest.
Oh, Sponge is
Side hot
dipping.
jump slash.
Sponge is dipping into fire here.
Oh, hey, look, another big chest. And it's iron boots.
That keeps it exciting.
Right. Alright. Bro's gonna open up the shortcut here.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to keep your followers in your pockets. You lose maybe 20 seconds or half a minute here at most with opening the shortcut. Because you have, of course, you also have to walk back up here later. Force is just very useful in other dungeons as well.
Yeah, I knew you'd put it here in GTG. And he's re-putting it here in GTG.
What did he not do yet here in this dungeon?
Toilet.
Yeah, but
He's
he
using it for a fast way here
He doesn't seem to go
to
for it.
do... This is Hammer Rocks.
Oh, Hammer Rocks, yeah. And then he will clear Lake Hylia, presumably.
Probably. He has iron boots. He could go and do Tektite Grotto, and I can't remember if he pieced that or not.
I wouldn't hate water play.
No, just to check it.
Although you don't have ZL, it's probably not very great.
Tobias can't do that. He doesn't have Song of Time. It's locked behind all dungeons with everything else. All our other songs are locked behind all dungeons.
So what's left for Rudo's Ladder? We have seen most of the game, I think, already.
Fire in water.
Oh yeah, fire, of course, yeah.
Fire and water are basically our two last things.
Then the overworld, it's probably down to pose maybe, and what else do we have in overworld?
Goron Pot.
Oh, Goron Pot, yeah, don't mention it.
Paradox Ladder, it can't be because Ladder locks ZL.
So let's see how much time Sponge is getting back here on by Bro doing overworld check that Sponge already did. It can of course still be a race. Sponge's execution is probably still a bit better than Broad's. So I can see him make up a few minutes, maybe not 10.
Magic was on top of the volcano in the Death Mountain crater.
Of course, we also have the fairy fountain in the crater
Oh!
now.
No, still have no CL.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind.
But we do have Lab Dive now.
Out of logic, though.
Yeah. But with no idea where Gold Skill is, it could be it.
So there's probably fire play for Broad very soon.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. It's full clearable.
And I think you just try to full clear fire. What else would you be doing?
Nice little quick swap from Broat there. For the cheese. Why is he grabbing his bottle?
I mean, water dip is possible, but then you also have to set forwards there, otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You can do 2 checks in there. Oh, you can do a bit more, but...
Oh yeah, this is Tech Titan Big Poe. Okay, that makes sense. Big Poes. Forgot about Big Poes. We've had a bonus since the beginning. Yeah, we have Serenade, so, you know, it's not too bad if you want to dip water.
But I agree with Broad. Just stay away from water for now.
You know, this is field cleanup and Big Poes.
Did Broad not do this check yet? Oh, I thought he did.
Mm-mm. He did Open Grotto, he didn't do this. He didn't have...
Oh, maybe
I
also,
believe he was saving his money at that time.
yeah, maybe it was out of rupees. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, he's had a pretty full wallet since the beginning.
Yeah, and I know Broad was short on money. He also didn't have enough for the job fishing.
Oh, that's right. First time down here, yeah.
Yeah, Broad is still doing 2 new checks that we haven't seen yet. So if it's here in Tech or in on post, then Broad is just continuing where he left off by being ahead.
Also, that Poe that ran past the spawn point on, I can never get that one to spawn for me. Under the cliff there. Near, Valley. Well, it's not Tektite. Goodbye, emotional support fish. There's another one next to this tree near Lon Lon. I remember where most of them spawn at.
I think it's always good to hit objects if you want them to spawn, like a tree or a sign. Or don't know exactly how the mechanics work.
That is 20 skulls for Sponge.
Oh, that's that bow is going way too fast. Oh, he already has a bow, of course.
Yeah. He got the one next to Lon Lon.
If the seed wants to be funny, it'll give strength 3 here.
That would be funny. It's just a shield. No, if this keeps progressing the way it is, we will not see a single fairy fountain today.
So given that Link can carry a shield without strength, does it mean the bomb flowers are more massive or have a bigger weight?
We have more mass. So, to be honest, you're not supposed to be able to get a shield before you... Well, no, you can get the Hylian shield before you get strength, that's right. Even as a kid.
Okay, let's have a double look at the check that I thought was magic earlier. Oh, just
It's a bomb refill.
Oh, just a bomb refill. Oh, crazy. VC eyes are coming through. Yeah, somehow Sponge made up the time differential and might even be the first one in fire now. Oh, he already set Force of Fire. Oh, that's actually cool.
Yeah. Also, this is 17 for Brot.
Yeah, so this is what happens if you don't do progression first, and all of a sudden your opponent catches up on you. The race might just have swung back into the favor of Sponge here.
Sponge in his plot armor. I tease, but this is still a good play for him. Into Goron City. He's going... Doesn't have Boleros. This is his fastest way into fire. In all actuality. Going to buy the Goron tunic though. Good investment.
Yeah, that'll save a little bit of time here in fire. 5 hearts is not enough to make it up. It's just enough to beat the boss. But yeah, Brot for sure knows that if the boss key is early, he knows that he has to go back into fire. Sponge has a harder decision to go back into fire. I think if he doesn't have Bolero, he will probably clear fire as well. I have lost one too many races by doing overworld checks instead of progression near the end game. So I think when you're 1 or 2 items away from go mode, you just almost always have to just do progression.
Right. Master Sword for the Flare Dancers.
I think Sponge just said he wants to keep going.
Yeah, that's an early boss key. 18 skulls for Brot. He should get to 30 in here. 20 in here, not 30. Holy crap, brain.
Sponge looking to preserve his hearts for the climb here. No, Sponge. Oh boy.
Ooh. He has the money. He could have just bought a Goron tunic.
Instead of losing hearts there, he actually managed to grab a heart from the bed.
If I'm not mistaken, this is that Banjo-Kazooie song on Brot.
It certainly is. Wouldn't it be great if we had a random for Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie at some point?
Oh, that'd be great.
I would immediately, I'm not so sure if I'm allowed to say that on stream, but I would abandon ZSR immediately. Or Zelda, OoTR, not ZSR. Banjo-Kazooie was just amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
Pardon my mispronunciation of OT.
Well, we're not immediately boss locked at least. Because Sponge was showing 2 keys, so he could have continued on.
Alrighty then, Volvagia time. Does Volvagia hoard the Ruto's letter we are looking for all the time?
That'd be hilarious. What
Doesn't
do we literally just need ladder and long shot, don't we?
Yeah, ladder and longshot, yeah. Doesn't happen very often that we are without ZL for 2 hours, if it's on AD.
Broach is still in GTG, I believe. It looks like Broach will continue on though. I believe this is what this is. No,
yeah.
it's going back.
Well, the risk of continuing immediately is that there might be a key on Volvagia and you have to set for rewards.
Yeah.
But I think both runners will continue to go up in fire here.
Well, Sponge has more he could do.
I mean, he has a few checks here and there, but I think clearing fire
This
makes
is
most sense.
Yeah, this would be his most check dance.
Because if he has to come back to fire later, then he doesn't have Bolero, so it's going to take him a bit of time.
Yeah. Key on ball, yeah.
Yeah, as pointed out by chat, another key here involved. So. Oh,
Sponge is leaving.
Sponge is bailing, okay.
He's going shadow.
Yeah, he has done everything in Shadow that he could, but he's sending in the skulls, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, he set 4 hours on fire. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I thought I missed some sort of detail because I really believe he should be going in fire.
Broach got troll hold, but recovers from it nicely.
Yeah, that's why you buy the Goron tunic for accidents like this.
Alright, N20 is ice arrows.
Ice arrows not going to cut it.
Where is Sponge going?
Oh, that's a field clear.
Oh, he's going to go do big pose.
Wow, this game is swinging back and forth. Now he is going for back pose and tactike. Refreeze KZ. Damn, this race is turning up very close.
Yeah, no, this is right back into fire for Broach. Makes all the sense in the world. He really doesn't have anywhere else to check.
Oh, that's a bad angle. That's a little time loss that Sponge can't have right now. He might spawn the poacher early again. Nah, he's good now. I'm not entirely sure where exactly Sponge set 4 hours in fire. He's probably going to trail like 2 minutes behind Broad.
I believe it was just at the entrance.
The entrance, alright.
No, none of them have touched water.
Huh. Interesting. So, Prelude is probably faster than to get back to pose.
Apparently.
Ooh, big chest here for Broad.
Oh. That's another slingshot.
It's a
Damn
slingshot.
you. Oh, what's this?
Oh, Broad is trying the trick where you can save a bit of time here.
Oh, trying to skip on top of the maze.
It's a big chest, so the trick is not free. Maybe the reason why Broad went for the route he did was so that he could set Scarecrow.
Another big chest? Damn fire. Rudo's letter.
Impressive. So, Adam, you would like to spell out the path for us from all the way from the start to Rudo's letter?
Oh boy. Let's see, what is that on the path of? That is on the path of... Is that one of our paths? Or is that just random?
It wasn't really hinted, but some items on the way were hinted.
Yeah, I guess the hammer part.
So
Because we needed the keys, so that would be the path to Volvagia from Sacred Forest Meadow, which was Nocturne. And then we also had to have the Din's Fire from Gerudo Fortress path to Shat Bongo Bongo to get there.
Yeah, we needed the strength, we needed the Bombek to get the strength, we needed Requiem, we need
It's pretty late in the seed.
the shadow pack, we needed fire, this is the hammer. Yeah, it's incredibly locked, yeah. It's like a Sphere 15 or 20 ZL here.
Also, it's funny, if he had actually gotten this skip, he would have skipped that chest.
Oh, Broad will clear the torches, but I don't think he will also do the minigame.
Right. Because he's still missing a long shot.
You can always do the minigame after Jabu. Happy 2 hours.
As Sponge picks up his Rudos, and he's setting for Wars up here, which makes sense. Don't forget to pick up a fish, bro. You didn't get a fish.
Oh no, boat. Maybe he will do the minigame, but I think it's a slight error.
Oh, and the bets are flooding in for where is that long shot.
Ooh, that's pretty much tying the game if Proto wants to play the game here.
It'd be kind of funny if long shot was just deeper in fire. But now basically the whole world is open to us after this. Literally. We'll be able to get the rest of our songs, do the rest of the checks.
These runners are literally neck and neck. This is great.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great race.
Rod seemed to have the better part of the seat for the most of the time, but since the last half an hour, Sponge has managed to get back these 10 minutes that he seemed to be behind.
Wary Cowboy, that guy, that fairy was hinted dead. I don't blame you for forgetting it was literally the beginning of the seed.
Icy water's dead. Let's go. Okay, let's see what the actual difference is right now. Broad entering 20220. So we have a difference of 23 seconds. 23 seconds, all it takes.
Yeah, Brot is low on sticks, but he has K-Sword, so it shouldn't be too bad of a problem.
He has just enough sticks, actually.
Yeah. One for Octo, one to get crouch stab damage on Baronade.
But yeah, it will cost a little bit of execution points and to not have all the sticks. We want to go to the boomerang chest because that was hinted at.
Which would save him 4 sticks, 3 sticks, something like that. Alright. Out of the basement, betting closed. One of the moments where we're watching both the racers closely, because any mistake by either at this point could cost them the race. Uno, dos, tres, 4 boomerang hits in instead.
Did you just summon Tres or did I mishear that?
What?
You said uno, dos, tres?
Yeah. Yeah. Uno, dos, tres.
Yeah. Thanks, Jonas, for explaining the joke.
Don't you know all alphabets have replaced, all languages have replaced their 3 with tres?
Okay, so the longshot is not yet been found, so it's either on the boss or we have to continue looking after ZL. Potentially the bottom of the well is now in logic, with Spirit being able to finish now. And so Storms will be in Temple of Time then, and Zerias will be on Burning Crag, I guess. And some of Time in Ice.
Yeah. Maybe.
I think that has to be. Zerias needs to be Minuet locked.
Right.
And since Forest didn't have anything, it has to be behind Minuet, and therefore Forest.
I always forget.
That might actually have been the play, just to go Mojabu and look for your long shot in the well. although it's actually very quick because you only have to do one extra room for clearing all of Jabu. Okay, I think maybe we can close one of the streams because we're seeing the two of the same things. Holy moly, this is actually exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the first stick for Broad.
They're too insane.
Oh, Sync Baroness, that's going to be amazing. Who will have the cleanest Baronade? Ooh, Sponge taking over here.
Sponge going for box skip. Broke not.
Ooh, you missed.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Time loss.
Okay, so apparently you have like, if you can manage within 3 tries, it's actually faster. Okay, that's actually good to know.
I believe 2 is faster, 3 is same time. 4
Okay,
and
then-
5, it
okay,
takes
then-
longer.
I always thought that if you mess it up once, then it's already better to just grab the box, but it's... Oh boy.
Sponge getting trolled.
It's a bit too far to the right in my opinion, but maybe this works too.
Why it does that looking down at the ground stuff sometimes, I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there on Sponge's side, but he did lose a good 20 seconds.
Then Brotinderdose having a very clean Baronade, just a little hiccup when it first came off the ground. Because he was trying to set up his jump slash with the stick.
It's a good fight for Broad, and equally good fight by Sponge.
Well, it wasn't on Baronade.
Okay, let's have another count. "23 seconds for the text box.
Took Brother a second there to remember they had Serenade, could take the owl to the song.
About 14 seconds difference there. Alright, where is this long shot? But first, Spirit and Shadow completion.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, but first, grab your ZL, don't forget.
We have no idea what's in Composer's Grave.
Oh, actually, Composer's Grave can also have one of these missing songs.
Bolero, Time, Storms, or Sarius.
But I think Sarah's must be Beyond Burning Cake. I think that's the one thing we know for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, Song of Time and Storms can both be on Composer's Grave.
Look at this. This is so close.
I'm actually glad that we have managed to have an actual race here. I really thought Bro just was too far ahead. I keep being proven wrong and time again when I think such things on stream.
Letter was in fire.
Do we have another synchronized boss fight here? That would be amazing.
And there's a bonk.
And we're tied again. Let's go. Yeah, so in the end, it turns out that not having Frost here, I think was the right play in hindsight, because we needed it for fire to get back quickly. So Broad is going for the cheese play.
We're gonna have to do the back rooms for a key.
I'm not sure if he found a big key chest already.
I don't remember that either.
Oh, Broad is fighting the second guy. Yeah, I was a little bit worried for Bro there that he would fall into the void and have to do the boat ride again.
That would have been the end. That was so close.
Ooh.
Big chest. Double magic. That makes too much sense. And key.
Just a mandatory magic 2 and shadow out of the way.
Right. Do they have boss key yet? Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to clear the manager. Don't want to leave long shot here.
Right. That makes sense.
Although I also wouldn't hate the super aggressive play towards the well.
There it is. Bro having a hard time finding all the little hands being invisible.
And it's pretty much tied again. Wow. We're in for a treat, people.
Yeah.
10 years from now, we still remember what we did on this day.
On this day in 2023, I saw a sponge and bread race each other.
There are plenty of sports where synchronized is a thing. So, like swimming, maybe we should have a category synchronized zooter. It's just go up and you have to do everything synchronized.
Alright. It's boss time. Alright. Bongo Bongo, 150 beat per minute song. What's yours?
Well, I just do a 3 cycle.
Alright, well this time I'm going with Shout by Otis Day and the Knights.
Oh, bad RNG for Broad here.
Yeah.
And same for Sponge. Wow.
Ouch. There we go. I was gonna go for quick spins.
Sponge is
Oh,
a
no.
bit faster.
Oh, wow. Oh, you missed like 2 quick spins. That's rough.
And that's the second synchronized cutscene here on in the end game. Turn over next.
It's just back and forth. It's almost like it's a tennis match.
Oh, turn over RNG. Let's go.
Oh, God. Don't you bring that stuff into my Christian Minecraft server.
But I think, yeah, I do think turn over is RNG, but I think it's less RNG than people think.
It's less RNG unless you mess up the 1 cycle. And then it's all of the RNG.
Yeah, but these runners are too good to mess up the 1 cycle, and if you mess up the 1 cycle, then you can't complain about RNG.
Bro, it's like I don't need songs. I'm going straight for the progression. Meanwhile, Sponge is like, I'm gonna go grab a song.
I don't mind the pickup.
I don't mind either place.
Broad is basically doing turn over for us 1 check now. I don't mind going here. Going for
There's
some.
what, 1, 2, 3, 4 ZL checks in here. Ignoring them all.
Oh, the storms. That's really good. That's the 1 song you want to see here.
Bro just skipped one of the ZL checks. Huh.
Oh, bro, you have to go for your boss key. Christmas spirit, yeah. Christmas
Bro.
spirit once again. Bro, you need a boss key.
What are you doing, bro? Unless he knows his boss key is here. No, he couldn't have peeked it.
Oh, yeah, it can be in 2 locations, but it's kind of Pepega that he skipped 1.
He skipped 3. He's going straight for the boss key chest, which is the last CL check.
Oh, maybe it's actually a small key then. Then Broad is paying more attention than we do.
No, maybe. Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's one of the ones he skipped.
If that's long, then it's just immediately over.
Yeah. Okay, it's just a bottle.
Ooh, that's, Seed is still alive.
Oh no, it's Vanilla Boss Key apparently.
Holy moly, what a race. So many tense moments. If it comes down to a few seconds, then oh boy. Oh yeah, there's another ZL check.
Yeah, these two.
He skipped those as well.
And yeah, key and big chest. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, it's a long shot too.
Oh.
Heartbreak.
Oh boy. Oh, I think that's GG.
Unless he comes back in, that's GG.
Yeah, but even if he has to run back in, then he's losing like a full minute.
Mm-hmm. I have to know why he skipped those ZL checks.
I think he just completely forgot he needed a big key. I think he thought, okay, I have ZL, I can beat him over now, but forgot about, oh shit, I need big key.
Well, no, it's not that. It's he skipped every ZL check besides the big key check.
Yeah, but I think he realized on the way to the attic that
Well, he already had the platform down, so he wouldn't have even had to go to the attic if he thought he could beat it right away.
I think that something went wrong in his thinking, and he realized at some point, oh, I need to do checks, and then the first thing that was available was maybe the attic key. That's super unfortunate for Broad. Wow, Sponge plot armor is still alive.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yes, Jay Cooper, that's a good thought, but Broad still needed the boss key, and there were like 4 checks that could have the boss key. So somehow he went for the last check to look for the boss key first. This is actually unbelievable. Well, good question, Rough Roof. These are not the finals, but this is like
Very close.
top 6. After this match, we're down to 4. Yeah,
It's somewhere in the lower brackets. I can't remember exactly where. Is it lower
Yeah.
brackets or is it still upper bracket?
This is lower bracket round 8.
Yeah, lower bracket round 8. If he goes back in, there's still a chance.
Yeah, if he
but-
wants to beat the Sita, he needs to go to Spirit 5 times. I think he will go back in actually. What else would he do? Does he go water? Look for long shot there. I mean,
God,
actually,
hope not. Go back
actually,
in, bro.
actually, that's not.
Go back in, bro.
It's not too bad. To
No.
It's okay. It's okay, I guess. You can do progression in water, and hopefully the big key is a bit late.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going child. Oh, he's going
Mhm.
for the song, right?
Yeah. Which
Okay,
is Bolero,
yeah.
which doesn't help him.
Yeah, the only chance is if he goes water somehow, and then
He's going to get the songs now.
oh right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bet,
this is-
Tobias.
This is just 100% GG now. It is possible we need Song of Time still, but then Sponge probably still has it.
I mean, Spirit already had both, Hover Boots and Boomerang. We weren't expecting to also have Long Shot.
Not a happy Christmas for Broad.
Mm-mm.
I'm usually not a big fan of memes, but somehow Spirit Christmas Temple fits this this scene pretty well.
Oh no, bro. What are you gonna do now? Oh, don't tell me you're going child. Oh, that just feels bad. Yeah, he's doing bottom of the well.
Yeah, Broad had a very impressive run in this season 6, but it seems to come to an end here against runner-up Mr. Sponge. 2 times runner-up in season 4 and 5.
You know, I made a joke earlier about Sponge having plot armor, and I was just teasing because it was just a joke, but now I'm starting to believe.
Yeah, Sponge this season has some very serious plot armor. There were many races where he was very close to losing.
Sponge got that main character energy.
You really can't really get very far in this tournament without plot armor.
Especially against all these big names. I'm gonna rise like the phoenix every single time.
Sponge fans sighing big reliefs here in chat. So originally this might have been a winners bracket round 3 matchup. So then we all know what happened. Sponge surprisingly lost in round 1 and is now almost ready for his 8th straight victory in the lower bracket.
No, this was not I gambled Water Temple and won. This was broke, gambled, not the long shot not being in spirit and lost.
Yeah, this was Bros randomly did a few things in spirit and beelined the big key in the worst chest and skipped the progression item he needed.
Boss key was hinted, wasn't it? Oh, this is it's not boss key right here. This is dragon chest. That's right, brain.
Yeah, so it's basically waiting for the location of the big key. If it's on the river chest, then we are here for a bit longer.
No, it's right here in dragon.
Okay, that's official go mode for Sponge.
Yeah, Spirit had 3 major items for 3 different temples.
And none of them were hinted directly. But yeah, given that pretty much the entire inventory was path this seed.
Yeah.
2 strings were path. Bow wasn't path. Hookshots were path. I think the bomb bag was path. Yeah, pretty much everything you see in the inventory was path this seed.
Also, there's a lens.
Alright, let's see if Sponge managed to grab the quick kill here.
Looks like he got it in the door. Oh, nice.
Yeah, great execution here at the end. Yeah, mind you, it's like a 240, sub 240 AD seed with 4 dips in spirit.
Songs are hard, people. Damn.
Well, that was an exciting race, and with the finish could have been even more great, but unfortunately, we also saw what happened. Bro skipped the one thing he shouldn't have skipped. And it probably wasn't even a conscious decision, I don't think it was.
Six minutes for the climb. Sponge should finish by 38. I would say.
Hey!
Oh, look, strength 3 on Lax.
Strength 3 on Lax. Okay then. That's the second day in a row I see a strength on Lax. And it's funny every time. So well then, it looks like we have Sponge versus Ryukane in the next round.
Ooh, that'll be good.
Those will decide who is managing top 3. And then we have What the Hells and Seisei in the winners bracket. And they will decide who is favorite for the final, for the grand finals.
We're really down at the wire, aren't we?
Yeah, we're down to 4 players after this. So What the Hells and Seisei again winners bracket, and Ryu and Sponge in the lower bracket.
Some stacked top 4. Honestly, it's a stacked top 64. This has been a great season.
Yeah, so depending on what happens in grand finals, we have 4 or 5 matches left between those players. Yeah, I think Broad can look back at a really great tournament. Maybe he wasn't familiar with all the people in the community yet, but he was already a very strong player who managed to reach the mixed pools finals also last year. He has had a great run, but it's coming to an end here. I think this is the first time Broad manages to make top 64.
I believe so.
He has given us a great show, but it's coming up just a little bit short.
I'm not sure what Broke's trying to do here. He just changed to adult, saved the game, and going back child.
Yeah, he is just thinking, what can I still do that Sponge may not have done? Because... But then again, 2:34 is like really a correct time for this part of the race still.
Yeah. Alright. It is time for the dwarf. We're doing Len's minigame. Get your lefts and rights in chats. As always, I'm going all right. And we start off with the right. As Sponge is taking down the... it's right left. Oh, it was a nice clean stage 1 from Sponge. Right, left, left.
Yeah, it's pretty easy with the big on sword.
Oh yeah. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right, left. Alright, 2 hours, 35 minutes, and 59 seconds. Here's Ganon. Time for bacon and pulled pork sandwiches.
I'm not sure if bacon from Ganon's tastes very great. It's probably rotten.
No, it's steeped in evil. It gives it a tangy flavor.
Not to mention the cholesterol.
One bite gives you a heart attack. Literally. Alright. One hit. Ganon being a bit of a troll. Oh. I lost count of hits because I can't really see him roll between the legs. There we go.
Well, we're down
And now
to
for 40-second cutscene.
put all the GGs in chat for the Salty Spawns, who has had an incredible race and managed to edge out Broad here. What a game. Synchronized boss fights, we had it all today.
We had it all except for the last second snipe. And that is time for Sponge. That'll be an official race time of 2:37:42. Sub 2:40.
Let's see if the runners are joining us here in the commentary. Broad is already to jump in.
Yep.
So Sponge usually comes in as well.
Maybe Tobias can use his internet to join us. Hey, GG's.
Yo, GG's.
That was an insane race right up till the end.
What a show that was. Synchronized Baronade, synchronized Bongo. It was super close until the end.
Yeah, that's what I was reading in chat as we were going along. That surprises me.
I have to ask, bro, did you write it off as a key or just forget it was there, the ZL checks in Spirit?
Yeah, I just forgot. To be fair, I just thought, okay, I have 2 checks left in Spirit. The lower adult one is just a small key. Then the upper one, the bad check is just a boss key. So I just went through it.
You forgot about the inside hand. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, it happens.
It's very easy to forget that stuff when you don't have ZL your first time in Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That right up until then, y'all were literally seconds apart, and then we're all watching you go in as Sponge goes and does the composer's grave to get a song, and you just start running past every single ZL check, and we're all going, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I was like, there's no way it's just gonna be in Spirit, right? Like, I almost wanted to do the well before I went back adult, but I was like, nah. I have to do my progression first just in case, but I have to play as if I'm not gonna get it because I didn't think I was.
Right. I mean, who could expect 3 unhinted needed items in Spirit?
That's crazy.
Boomerang
Yeah,
harvest and long shot.
I mean, the Ruto's letter in fire just keep fucked me up because I thought, okay, you don't need the hammer to get Ruto's letter in there. So may you go in there without the hammer, get Ruto's letter out there, and just leave. Don't have to double dip shadow and stuff like that.
No,
Yeah.
it was hard hammer locked because of keys.
No, it was not, I guess, or was it?
Was the
I'm
first
not,
check a key?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
Like the very
It's
first
been a
check.
long race.
I'm pretty sure that was an item.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
it was
it's
hammer
okay
locked the
to roll
key.
in.
Yeah,
Alright.
one of the loop of the hammer was a key, and the other one was in the lava room.
Yeah.
And then you got one off of Wawaja, and that's why you had 3 when you climbed.
Oh yeah. Shit.
That's okay.
Yeah. At the end, it was just like a casino on my side, so I decided to just rush progression and just rush check intent stuff. So I went immediately after Spirit into well, just got the lens there and was like, okay, bottom of the well, just give me the lens. So if I'm not rushing lens game and it's not there, I have lost the game, surely.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
no, that makes sense. You gotta play to the straight line when you're
Yeah.
looking for one item.
Which, in the beginning, Sponge, you were doing more of the overworld and random checks, and Broat, you were pushing all the progression, and that had put you ahead for a while. And then y'all started flip-flopping. Who was ahead because Sponge found the boomerang in Child Spirit, And then you found Strength 2 in the back of Goron Maze. And it was just back and forth and back and forth. And then by the time y'all got to Jabu, y'all were basically in sync all the way through Jabu, Shadow, and then Spirit. Y'all were in sync on the boss fight.
All
I
'cause of
didn't.
damn
I didn't
beans.
expect that at this point. I just saw Tobias right in the race room, so he was really sync, and I just opened up the restream and just saw us both on Trinrova. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, no, y'all went through Jabu and Shadow basically in sync.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time doing like leaving fire to do pose and 20 and ATZ grotto because theoretically speaking, this is checks that Brot could do before fire, and Brot could literally just be in go mode when he does fire. So I did those first. I went out of my way for beans as a child, and both of the beans I planted ended up being useless. So
Yep.
that was my
That
That was funny.
favorite.
Well, to be fair, that was the first bow you saw, so that could have been your path at that point.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh, I've got to play for this, and then just one chilling in the waterfall.
Yeah. You had a lot longer first child section.
Yeah, I figured. I didn't like the fact that I did that, but I just felt like theoretically this is a good idea. With all locations reachable on, I'm like, I'm probably just gonna run into another bow somewhere, and this one's not required, but Lon on Ranch is Pat the PG and it had Requiem, so this bow could be hard required, for all I know.
It turns out it was just Minuet.
Yeah.
It's always just
Classic.
Minuet.
Or Sarius.
Right. Also, another question I had. Did you decide to do Valley Lake because you know Brot would?
No, I was thinking that Brot could do it. I mean, I feel like that's something that's in Brot's arsenal. I know Brot's not a player that's like hard no to Valley Lake. Like I'm not playing Gav, so it's a possibility, and I'm just like, fine, I'll just do the hike, like
Yeah.
just to play it safe because it's just on the way. And
Yeah, I mean, with that early bomb back, why not? Why not, really?
yeah,
Mhm.
field to
I mean-
Valley Lake is always pretty strong just because of the abundance of hints you get.
Oh yeah. We figured that's why you went child early. Besides the beans, was all the hints. River, not child. Brain.
Yeah, there was
it was just beans though.
I think what's the main one of the main early differences was that Broad went to waterfall early and already had the bow before he found the other bow.
Yeah.
So that's why the child section for Broad was much more effective.
That makes sense.
Until the 1.5 hour mark, Broad looked like 10 minutes ahead on progression, but then it turned when Broad didn't go fire immediately after Shadow.
Which is tough to do if you don't have Furor's Wind in there.
Oh
That's
yeah, no.
tough. That's why I threw FW in there. I'm like, I'm not guaranteed Bolero. Fire's required. Like, Bolero could just be chilling in Ice Cavern, and I don't want to do Ice for Bolero. So it's like, I'm just going to put Furor's Wind in here. And
Yeah, that's smart. I had my Foros Ruin just sitting in GTG, just in case toilet is required.
Right. Looking at the songs left at this point, it was Song of Time in Ice Cavern and Sarius on Burning Cack.
yeah,
Because
Sarius
Sarius
had
had to be
locked out for
behind.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
But where's Bolero?
Bolero, Brot actually got it. Where was that?
Prelude check.
Yeah.
Prelude check.
All right.
So anything else the two of you want to share in the seed?
For the seed itself, it's like 80 for ZL seeds. Like I'm kind of bad at those in my own opinion because it's hard to know whether to be aggressive or thorough in an 80 for ZL seed because so much of the game is probably going to be locked off to you.
Yeah.
So it's like if you skip spinning pot, for example, that could just come back to bite you because ZL could just like you could just need to do that with Dins or something. I was worried about that. I was like, oh well, I've got spinning pot as my only available child check. I sure hope it's not that.
Yeah. That's fair. Well, Sponge, it looks like you will be going on to fight Ryukane.
Yeah, that's pretty hype. Division 1 opponents.
Mm.
Gonna be getting a healthy dose of Ryukane in the future.
Ryu actually in the chat right now.
Hoping for ADCL now.
That's funny.
Also,
Go ahead, Matt.
I was going to say, shout outs to Broad for having a great run, I think, in this season. You must feel a bit disappointed. At the same time, also proud that you managed to make it here.
Yeah, I mean,
Also-
top 6. Let's go.
Yeah. Also, Shawnee reminding you that season 6 races do not count for league results.
That's okay.
And Sponge, another win in the streak.
8 in a row, baby. That's insane.
Right. So we have a couple of chat questions. Thunder wants to know, Sponge, how do you get all the plot armor? And then, is this your first major tourney broke?
Bro, didn't you play in season? Bro played in
Yeah,
season 5.
I
Yeah.
played like in the last season.
Okay.
Not that further than in this season, but I managed to get in top 64 last season, so it's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
That's
the
right.
flat armor, I have no idea.
It's all that main character energy you got.
Ask what the hell's. I don't know. Yeah, this has been a pretty hype run through losers for me to this point.
Yeah.
It's,
This has been a really good season.
yeah, it's been pretty fun. It's definitely from what people told me from the viewers' perspective, it's been a ton of fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. I believe I am out of questions, Matt.
Yeah, I think we covered the most important things. I think the Christmas temple, Broad, was the main thing today.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas time, playing all throughout Spirit.
Tis the
It's gonna be
season.
yes, it's gonna be stuck in my head for ages now.
You're welcome.
Yeah, first we were wondering when does Broad grab the boomerang, because you skipped it earlier, and then later we wondered when does Sponge grab the hovers, and in the end we were wondering why did Broad not get the long shot. So Spirit was the big story today.
Yeah.
I hate Spirit.
Certainly, you all got into the spirit of the season. Anyway, I think this is as good as a point as any to wrap it up. Thank you all. Thank you, Burot and Sponge, for putting on a heck of a show. First of all, that was amazing. It was great fun to watch, and I was certainly. I mean, I paid for my entire seat, but I only needed the edge. Also, thank you, obviously, to our wonderful commentators, Matt Monk Adam and Mathemat, and to Waylon, who did a way better job tracking than I ever could.
Considering I kept
And
looking over and clicking stuff for you.
no comment. Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason why I'm usually talent and not tech. Anyway. And if you don't know, talent is usually not like a kind word to use for people on a movie set. Anyway, I would say thank you all for watching. Join us again at Zelda Speedruns at 10 p.m. UTC, that's midnight Central European Summertime, or 6 p.m. Eastern, for 2 races of the Legend of Zelda 1 Any Percent tournament, the Battle for Hyrule tournament. Red Octorok versus Elsoa, and then Almighty Bobino versus Darthling. Both right here on Zelda Speedruns. In the meantime, though, let's raid over to Pink Kitty Rose, who is testing out the Ship of Arcinian randomizer for the first time in a while. So, give her our regards, and we'll see you soon.
Peace.
Peace.